All right. It's cool to be here again. To be doing a video like this. It's been a while. I went to do some lessons on the market and everything, and then that's when I discovered this guy is so cool, guys. These guys are so good. Synergy, so good. Apologies for the interruptions that happened. They fixed it. Although Nova is still having issues. Well, Nova is not yet posting, but others are working. Pulse X. I would not advise you to take Pulse X, to be honest. Don't take Pulse X signals. You can take Nova. Don't take Pulse X. Don't take IQ ideas. Because I'm looking at the ones with the best win rate for you. These ones they are so these ones, don't take them. Don't take IQ ideas. Their win rate is too low for my liking. You can try it out to, I don't know. They have some TP that hits. I don't like Infinity. This is Infinity Pips from OB's group. OB now. This is their group. So I give them 50-50. Yeah. So I give them 50-50. Their signals, see, sometimes goes well, sometimes does not. 50-50, that kind of thing. So, but for Synergy has the highest win rate. They follow institutional order flow. They don't trade trend line, all this retail trading strategy. They follow the banks. The banks are the ones that move the money in the market. All these other people, your $10,000 can even move the market. Like if you want to move the market, look at this chart now on this place. If you want to move the market from 4974 here to 4976, you need billions of dollars. So you cannot move the market with your small $10,000, $10, $5. You're not even making any change in them, because it's $1 trillion market. You need hundreds of billions compared 10 times. Now multiply that by 4. That's how much it takes to move this market daily. So how much do you have? What you can do, the best thing you can do is to follow the big guys that are moving the market. So that's what Synergy do. Synergy is a system that is built to show us where the big banks are getting to players from, and then we follow the big banks. Look at this now. He told us to buy from here, and it's going to this up here. Look at what happens afterwards. So it's still going, and then so still going at this point. Look at it. It hits that point afterwards. See, it hits the point. So they're following the big banks. They're not trading with the small boys, just doing trend line, drawing lines on the chart. They're actually following the banks. So I want to show you how you can take this trade. So I'm going to make a PDF, a document that would also, like, how do I say this now? That you can follow, you can read through, but this video will explain in details. And then after this video, I'm also going to show you how I place the trades on MT5. How you can place it on MT5. So yes, it's so he calls the trades 4992 to 4988. $4992 to $4988. So now what he's saying is you can buy from this point, from this number up to this number, because the market moves and we are trading on the 1 minute time frame. It moves fast, so it can go back. If it goes back to any of these numbers, you can still place a trade. So if you have you want to reach $10 per trade, you enter the first one, you put your SL at 4987. This SL down here for this first trade. You put your SL. If you don't understand it, don't worry. When I do it on the MT5, you're going to see it. It's going to make sense to you. 4987. You enter the trade at 4992. Your stop loss is 4987. You can still open other positions at 4991, 4990, right? 4889. And 4888, 4989 and 4988. So you just, how do I write this out? Okay, I can't type here. Let me see if I have a notepad on this tab. Notepad. Notes. Okay, new notes. So let me write out the number. So 4990 is the first trade. So the next one is going to be your next place you can place your buy order is 4989. Next one will be 4988. I think that was 4990, right? If I'm not wrong, if I'm correct. Right. Okay, 4992. It's 4992. So let's go back. 4992 is the first one. The first one is 4992. 4992. So the next one will be 4991. The next one will be 4990. 4989, 49. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 different entries. Each one, let's say this one is the first one. This one can be like risking $5 on this one. This one risk like $4. This one risk like 3. This one risk like 2. This one like 1. If you are using the same lot size, all 3, you understand it when I enter the MT5. So don't worry too much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what that thing is telling you is that you can enter from 4992 to 4988 if it comes back down to that point. So if you see when it says at TP1, that means TP1 is it already. If it says at TP1, what you have to do is, it means that you can still place the trade and it can still come back and take you in the trade because you are putting a buy limit. But the moment you see at TP2, look at this 639, but 647 at TP2. If you see at TP2, all of the trades that you placed, if it does not come back and take you in that trade, you delete every single thing and leave the ones that are still running. Watch this video again if you don't understand what I'm saying. When I enter the chart and I show you, you understand better. So you have 3 TPs. The last one is open. TP4 is open. That means if you want to let it run to certain levels, that it will show you pictures of they're going to send pictures of where you can let it run to. So you're going to see images. But I don't advise you to do that. Just do TP1 to 3. Don't be greedy. Don't take too much. You have 20 trades, 15 trades, 25 trades, 27 sometimes if the market condition is really good. So why are you taking holding trades for long? This is scalping. In scalping, you don't hold trades for long. If you want to do intraday trading, come to Nova and take intraday trades. Once they fix this one now, it start working. You can take intraday trades that you can hold for long. For this one, don't stress yourself, right? So what do you do now? Here's how to take the trades, like I said. So the first thing you see is you say prepare for a buy, or you can say prepare for a sell. Anyway, it tells you prepare for a buy or prepare for a sell. So anyone that you see, when you prepare for a buy, what I do is I enter the chart. So the moment I see a notification buy gold, I just market execution. I just press buy. So when I see prepare for a buy, I have few seconds. I open MT5. I put my left size 0.01. If I want to risk, if I have $100 account, I want to risk $10 per trade, 0.01. If I want to risk $20, 0.02. Because I know that each trade, the SL is 50 pips, which means I'm risking $5 at 0.01. If it is, I want to risk $10 per position. What I mean is, if you have $100 account and you want to risk only $10 on each trade that is sent in, your first entry will risk $5. Your second entry will risk another like maybe $3. Your last 2 entry risk like $2. That's $10 in total. So you're using 0.01 for each of them. So if you want to risk $20, your first entry can risk 10, your next one can risk 6, the last one can risk 4, because you are opening at most 3 trades. So you want to 0.02 for that. I will advise you to start from 0.01. In fact, for the first week that you enter this, don't take any trades. Just watch or use a demo account. Just use a demo account for the first week, just to try out, to see whether you understand the system properly. I'll send a PDF and also do demonstration on MT5. Make sure that you understand the system before you now start taking trades on your live account. Don't rush it. There's so many trades. We've been here for more than 2 months and then we have been taking these trades. So no need to rush. Just calms. Alright? Calm down. Use demo, understand the system before you now start taking it on your real account. So what do you want to do? Once you see prepare for a buy, enter your MT5. Once it tells you buy gold, you want to see buy gold pop up in your MT5, because sometimes you say prepare for a buy to cancel it. When you see buy gold, click buy immediately. 0.01, click buy. Come check the SL, put your SL, usually 5 pips away. You probably be risking $5 or $6 on that trade. Then set the next trade 4991 as the next trade. Buy limit 4991. You can set the next one should be 4989. Just pick 2 more, so you are opening 3 trades. Pick 2 more numbers between 4992 and 4988. Pick 2 more random numbers, just put it there. So once you've done that, the first trade you took, let that one run to TP3. If the one you did market execution, set down to TP3. The next one, set it to TP2. The last one, set it to TP1. So the first one you do market execution, the 2 that you set as buy limit, the first one is TP3 5001, the next one is TP2 5997, the last one is TP1 5994. That's how your TPs. So now this is the rule. Once you see TP1 hit or at TP1, reduce your SL to half. Most times, sometimes it will tell you where to reduce it. You see risk free 5009. That means you move your SL to 5009. Just move your stop loss to 5009. But if it doesn't tell you, or you see at TP1, just move your SL to half. So if you're risking $6, move your SL to when you are risking $3. Now, even if you hit, you're not going to lose $3 on that trade. You want to make sure that your losses are small, your wins are bigger than your losses. That's how you can be profitable with this strategy. Please listen to these instructions, follow them, demonstrate them until you get it right. The reason why most people lose trades on trading is because they don't follow instructions. They trade with emotion. Don't trade with emotion. That's why I advise anybody to buy a ProFirm account. If you have up to $500 to risk, you can buy a 100k account. I actually help people trade ProFirm, but if you have up to like $500, like I can buy a 100k account so that you can trade it, and it gives us a lot of chance to trade with. But if you don't have up to $500 to risk to put in the market, just buy something of like on $6,000 accounts for like $100. It's never up to something. I think it's about $90 something or 69. I can't remember the amount now. $69 or so. 100 is it $1,000 accounts now? I think it's a $1,000 account. I can't really remember. Just go to fundednext.com and see all the plans that are there. Pick whichever one you want. I help people trade ProFirm, but only if it is up to a $100 account for like $500. Fundednext.com. So if you want to know more about that, you can ask me questions on that. So it's not compulsory. Most people cannot afford $500, and that's okay, right? Most people cannot afford to risk it. They cannot afford it, but their mind cannot allow them to risk $500. So that's okay. Fundednext.com. This is the name of the stuff. Fundednext.com. So I help people trade that, once they can afford $500 to buy a 100k account. You must be very, very mad if you blow a 100k account. It must be very, very crazy. You can hold a 100k account trading for as long as the one I'm trading with now is up to about 6 months, and I've not blown the account. I'm still trading with it. It must be crazy if you blow your 100k account. So once you just make that investment of $500, you know that one I'm going to be trading for a long time. So it's been long I bought this account, so I can't even remember the prices anymore, but just go to that site and check it out, so that you're not trading with emotions. You're not looking to change your life overnight with this money, because you already have a job you're working at. Just be doing that. You're trading this with multiplying money until you understand the system so well that you can do it. Currently you're working on a bot that will help you place these trades even when you're at work, so that it will be working in the background. You just set it up, it will be taking trades for you, so that there will be no emotions, anything like that. You just log into your broker on the bot and you just be doing everything for you like that. They're working on it. Once it's set up, maybe in the next 2 months or so, it will be so much easier. But for now, we're taking this trade manually, and you must understand the system. So it's simple. Now, when you have taken 3 trades, the first one, the one at the top is going to TP3, the one in the middle is going to TP2, the one at the last one is going to TP1. So what happens is, when you see TP1, you move your SL to half on every of your positions. Move your SL to half, so that you are risking half of what. So that means if you are risking $10 in all the trades, like in total you're risking $10. So the first one is $6, second one is like $4, and the last one is $2. Let's say you're risking $12 in total. When you move your SL to half, you're now risking $6 in total. So even if the trade now goes against you, you are just losing only $6. Okay, now what's going to happen next is that once it hits TP2, once the TP2 hits, you are going to now, because once you see TP1 hits, one of your trade is gone already. That's it. TP1 is in profit. TP2 hits, the second one is now in profit, that's closed. You now have the last trade open, because you have the last one is going to what? TP3. Remember, TP3. So what you do, once TP2 is hit, you will break even on the last trade. What you do is you move your SL down to your entry. You move your SL down to entry. That's what's going to happen. So that's basically it. What's going to happen, I'm going to take a live trade tomorrow and then do the demonstration of everything here and then show you guys what I'm trying to say. So that's the rule. Open 3 positions. The first one is going to TP3, second one is going to TP2, third one is going to TP1. Once TP1 hits, on the remaining 2 trades, move your SL to half. So your risk is now very small. Once TP2 hits, so the last trade, move your SL to break even and let the last trade run to TP3. Before you know it, you are making $20 on a trade. Risk $20, make $20. Before you know it, at the end of the day, you are going to make so much money. You're going to compound, making $50 per day, $80, $70, $60. Do that. Even if it's just $50 you make in a day, which is very, very unlikely because there's so many trades. You say you make $50 per day as profit. By the end of the week, 5 days, you are making $250. Next week, you can increase your risk to $20 per trade. You're making $100. By the end of the week, you are making $500. That is how you do it, like a business, not like I want to buy Lamborghini tomorrow. So now, next week, you are risking $30 per trade. By the end of the week, $150. Do you know how much you're making already? $750. And next week you're making $1,000 because you're risking $200 per trade. You're making $200 profit per day. So you're now risking $40 per trade. Do you understand? You have to take it slowly. Patience. I saw a lot of people trying to reach out. Like, you need to. The way people are reaching out to me because of how I've been absent shows that there's no patience. Only one person did not actually like stress, like reach out, send so many messages and all of that. It shows that we are very impatient. We need a lot of patience to succeed in this market. A lot of patience. If you set this buy limit and it doesn't come down, once you see TP2 is hit, remember, delete the remaining 2 trades that you put as buy limits. Delete them. Let the one that you do market execution to go to TP3. Once you hit TP1, move your stop loss to half. Once you hit TP2, break even. Let the rest go to TP3. No emotions. Just trade like a robot. Look at this now. TP3, you'd have won all 3 trades here. Look at this one. Okay, prepare for a sell. Cancel this. We're looking to buy. prepare for a buy at TP1. This one now, you'd have won one trade, right? The remaining two, you'd have lost it with small, half of the loss, the amount that you were risking. So maybe like $5 loss. You know, when you are entering a trade, enter with amount that you know that if it goes, it goes. So $10, I know that $1, $10 go, it goes. So this one now, TP1, TP2, TP3, you won everything. You recover for the last one. A trade drop around this time, but they both had an issue which they are currently working on.
Good afternoon, traders. Just
you have some explanation on how the trades were taken. Look at this one again, TP1, TP2, TP3 again. This one that was called all wins. Look at this one again, TP1, TP2. Okay, this one TP1, TP2, TP3 again. Look at this again, out at entry, TP1, TP2, TP3 again. It's like, see how many TP1, TP2, TP3 again. Look at this again, TP1. Okay, this one again. Okay, says it goes to restart because this one was too fast. SL8, we lost this one. We lose our full money on this one. Prepare for a buy. This was like an error. TP2. This one TP2. You won 2 trades out of 3. This one TP1 8, 1 out of 3. TP1, TP2, TP3. TP3 again. See how much money you'd have made. And then 22 trades, 20 wins, 2 losses, 2 hits SL. The remaining one were half of your risk. So the trades today were not even like much because of the way markets were. So this is about this part of the trading. So I'm going to create the PDF and then I'm now going to do a live explanation on the trades. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you.